Hi children, hello, how are you all? Hope all are fine, doing well. Okay, children, tell me how you used to express your ideas or your feelings to others. How we used to express our feelings, ideas, news, etc. to others. We speak to them, isn't it? Or in other words, we can say we communicate. We share our feelings, our ideas, knowledge to others. So it is nothing but communicating. Or we say communication means the process of sending and receiving messages. We express our all ideas, feelings, news, knowledge to others through language, the language which we know. We communicate through different languages, or there are different means of communication, we say. Some communicate through verbally. Verbally means the way we talk. But there are non-verbal communications. Non-verbal means through actions, without speaking, through actions. That is non-verbal. Verbal means speaking. So today we are going to learn about different means of communication. How people used to send messages in the earlier days and how people are sending messages nowadays. The difference between the earlier and today means of communication. Yes. So today we are going to learn about means of communication. Means of communication. Lesson number 17. Means of communication. Okay. So let's read. Let's learn about postal communication, journey of a letter, electronic communication, mass communication, communicating without speaking. It means non-verbal. So these are the things we are going to learn today. Here the two children conversation is, "Hi Ratika, do you know which is one of the oldest, cheapest and most widely used system of communication? Do you know the oldest and cheapest and widely used communication?" Yes, Mihika, the postal system is one of the oldest, cheapest and the most widely used system of communication. Nothing but the postal system. Earlier days or now also people used to send messages to the friends, relatives, those who are staying far away through post. They used to send letters to them. If any urgent message is there, they sent through postcard inland or in a plain paper. They write the letter and they put in a cover with stamp and they send to they put in the post box. Postman will collect the letter from that and send to other city, other state, wherever. So postal system, sending messages through post. Okay. So the act of sending and receiving of message and information is called communication. So communication is nothing but act of sending and receiving message. It is called communication. 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 It is nothing but sending and receiving messages. We send messages to others, at the same time we receive messages, isn't it? We receive messages. Sending and receiving messages. It is called communication. Most people communicate orally. Most people, they communicate by talking, by listening, then writing. These are the ways by which people communicate with others. They talk, they write, they listen. These are the way how people communicate with others. If you want to tell something to your friend, you tell, isn't it? if your friend is telling something to you, you will listen, isn't it? If you want to give a birthday card to your friend, you buy a birthday card, or you make a birthday card by yourself and color it, and you write happy birthday Rani, happy birthday Diya, happy birthday Rahul. You write and give. So that is the way you are expressing your happiness, the wish to your friend, isn't it? So we talk to others, we listen, we write. So these are the ways by which we communicate. You communicate, isn't it, children? Yes. In older days, people communicated by beating drums and sending smoke signals. Olden days, how people used to communicate in olden days. In olden days, people communicate by beating drums. Have you seen people beating drums in villages and all? We can see some people beat drums. Then all the village people will gather around. They'll understand that some news is there from the king. He has sent some news. So they beat the drums and they give the message. That is sending smoke signals. Smoke signal is one of the oldest form of long distance communication. If suppose a king is ruling a country, that king wants to send message to all over the people there, so he sends signals through smoke signal. People from long distance, those who are staying very long, so they carry these messages, and they beat the drum, and people gather and they tell what the king wanted to inform to the people. So smoke signals is one of the oldest form of long distance communication. They used to transmit news, or if any signal or any danger, or if any trouble is there, they used to send messages through smoke signals, we say. Long distance communication it is. Then later, pigeons were used to send and receive messages. Pigeons, that bird used to send and receive message. They write something and they keep on the feet of the bird, and the bird used to fly and come to that place, and that bird, pigeons, give the message. And the same time from here again it will carry the message to other. So like pigeons also they use pigeons to carry and send messages. Messengers were sent on foot or on horses to deliver messages, which took a long time. So like this way, horses also, they use horse also to send messages, but they have to travel a long distance, so it takes much time. Soon faster means of communication were developed. Afterwards what happened? Means of communication, easy way, the fastest way of communication came off. Let us read about those means of communication. Okay, so the act of sending and receiving messages is nothing but communication. Communication means the process of sending and receiving message. So we talk to others to express our news, ideas, feelings, knowledge. We talk to others, we listen, we write. These are the way by which we communicate. But in olden days, very old days, earlier, people, those who to communicate to a long distance, they beat the drum and they send smoke signals. It's a long distance communication. It is oldest form of communication. Then pigeons used to carry messages, horses also, but this takes long days or much time. Later, the fastest means of communication were developed. So today we are going to learn about those means of communication. How this fastest means of communication help people to send and receive message very soon or fast. or in easy way. First one is postal communication. Postal communication. Postal communication. The postal system is one of the oldest, cheapest and most widely used system of communication. This is the oldest means of communication, or we can say cheapest, not so costly it is, and most widely used means all of them use this. Many of them, more maximum number of people, the whole, they used this postal communication. Postcards, inland letters and letters in stamped envelopes are means of postal communication. In postal communication, how we used to send a message through letters, through postcard. It's a kind of card where we can write our message and send. Like a greeting card, it will be postal card. Inland letters, letters in letter form. Otherwise we write on a plain paper and put in a cover, envelope, stamp envelope we say. All these are available at the post office. These all things are there in the post office. We can buy it and we can write. We need to write the address and area pin code of the person to whom we have to send a letter on the cover. So suppose you want to send a letter to your cousin staying far away from you. She is staying in another place. So after writing the letter on the cover, you should write the address. Address, then area pin code. We all have area pin code, where we stay. That area has a pin code of some numbers. It is called pin code. Area pin code we have. So you have to write the address. The name of your area. So, like Sri Sai Enclave. Address I am writing. Enclave. House number. House number. 2/104/100. Now some house number will be there. So then pin code. Pin code. Like this. 5 lakhs 10. It contains some numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers. Pin code. This is called pin code. So everyone has address, area and pin code. You have to write the address on the letter, on the cover of the letter. Then only it will go to that address. Then by correct address, the letter reaches its destination where we have to send. Suppose we need to send to other place. In Hyderabad, Secunderabad, Kerala, or Karnataka, Maharashtra, we need to send letter. So you have to write the address and last you have to write the name of the place where we have to send. If it is Hyderabad, you have to write Hyderabad. Like that, area, pin code, place, address. These all things you have to write on the letter, cover of the letter. Then only it will go to that particular place. It will reach the place. By address, it will reach the place. Those are sending letter to us also, they write our address on the cover. Our area pin, everything they will write. And it will come to us. Okay. So postal communication, it is one of the cheapest, oldest and widely used. People use this only. So widely used communication, and here how we are writing the letter on a paper or an inland letter we write, or a postcard. These are available in post office. Then to whom we have to send, that person address we have to mention with area pin code on the cover of the letter. Then it will reach the particular place called destination we say. Where it has to reach, there it will reach. Okay. So we are learning about postal communication. So postal communication is one of the oldest, cheapest and widely used communication. Then, to send a letter to someone who lives outside India, we use an aerogram or an airmail. Airmail. Sending letter by air means air transport. We say by aeroplane. Urgent letters can be sent through speed post or courier. If the letter is very urgent, then we can send through speed post. It will reach very fast. Or we can say courier. So it will reach very fast than a normal letter reach. We can send letters by aeroplane also. It is called air in mail or aerogram. And you can see three images there, children. Right, letter box where we can put letter. It will deliver letters to the place which are not local areas. Green letter box, yes, for local areas only, and they deliver letter to the local areas in the city. Blue letter box is meant for major metro cities. They deliver letters to the metro cities, we say. So there are three colored letter box we can see delivering letters to cities, local areas, and are not in the local areas. Okay. We can send short and urgent messages by telegram. If it is very urgent, we can send messages by telegram. It reaches in a few hours. Within few hours it will reach. So urgent messages are also sent by telegram. Telegram. It reaches within few hours. If someone passed away, someone died, if you write a letter, it will take much time to reach the telegram means within few hours it will reach, the news will reach. Parcels and money can also be sent by post. We can send some parcel, we can send money and all we can send by post to others, to our friends, to relatives or everyone. So postal communication is the oldest, cheapest and widely used communication. People send letters to the friends, relatives living in other states, other area, other city, other country by writing letter to them, by using postcard, by writing a letter on a plain paper and put it in a stamp envelope and they send the letters. Okay, so if very urgent messages they send by telegram and also by airmail or aerogram by plane. Aeroplane they used to send message, and some other urgent messages they can send by speed post. It will reach very early, or courier we say, courier or speed post we say, speed post or courier. Some parcels we can send through courier. Money orders, if you want to send money also we can send by post. Okay, they have shown the picture of aerogram, the letters which are sent in aeroplane, by plane, aerogram. It will be like this, and border will be, see the border, yes, red and blue. Inland letter, a letter that we used to send to the people, those who are living in local area or city within the state itself, we can send letters like this, in that form. In other country, we can in plane when we send this aerogram, the letter form will be like this. Okay, now how we write the letter and we send, and how this letter goes, the journey of a letter. Let's see. Okay, letters take 2 or more days to reach the destination. When we write a letter to someone, it will take 2 or more days it will take, depending upon the distance. If it is too far place, it will take more days. They have to be sent. Steps. So steps, how the letter is going. We write the letter on plain paper and put it in a stamped envelope. See, first a girl is writing letter. You can see the image there. We write the letter on a plain paper. Then we put it in an envelope, a cover we will put, and we'll stick stamp to it. Then we write the address of the person to whom we want to send the letter. After writing the letter, after putting the letter in the cover, or upon the cover or the envelope, we write the address to whom we have to send. That address we should write on the cover. Now drop the letter in the letter box. See how the child is dropping the letter. Yes, in the letter box. There we should go and drop the letter. We should put the letter in the letter box. The postman collects the letter from the letter box. Postman will come and he will open the letter box and he will collect all the letters from it. See, you can see the image of postman collecting letters from the post box. The postman collects letters from the letter box. He takes the letters to the post office where they are sorted according to the states and cities. He collects the letters from the letter box and he takes these letters where to the post office. He'll go to post office. There they will sort it or they will arrange according to the states and cities. Within the state means those letters arrange. They will arrange in one way, and the other cities where it is going within the local area, they will arrange in the other way. So they will sort it. They will separate the letters into the state and cities. Everything they will arrange. Then letters are put in different bags and sent to specific states and places by trains and aeroplanes. So suppose the letter is wanted to go to other state through aeroplane or through train. So that for all this they have to put in separate bags. The letters that is going by train in one bag or in aeroplane by another bag, like that. Letters are again sorted in the city post office according to the areas. In city where we are staying, if we are staying in Hyderabad city, that city post office letters they will arrange it again according to the area. In a city there are different areas. Different places are there in one city. So likewise they arrange these letters according to the areas. They are sent to different area post office in the city by a mail van. Have you seen a mail van? Mail van carries all the letters. A red colored van. You can see the image there. A mail van. Yes, a red colored van. It carries all the letters in it of the city. And in city, in different area we have post office. So to that post office, these letters they will go and give the letters. The postman delivers the letters to the address mentioned. The postman will be he takes the letter and he will give to the address where it is mentioned. Which address that letter should go, that address postman will go and give the letter. So this is the journey of a letter. How a letter will reach the place, its destination. So how the letter reach its place? First we have to write the letter. On a plain paper or inline letter we will write. Then on the cover we have to write the address, pin code, etc. we have to write. Then we have to put it in the letter box. In letter box, postman comes and open it and he will collect all those letters. Then he will take these letters to the post office. There they will arrange the letters state wise and area wise. Every city, in city how many letters are there, to another state how many letters are there, everything they will arrange. And the letters which has to be go by train they will put in one bag, that has to be go by aeroplane another bag. So these letters they will arrange it, sort it, separate it. Then to the in city there are different areas. So in city how they are sending letters through mail van. Mail van carries all the letters in the city and they will give the letters to the area post office. Different areas there are different post office. In each area we have post office. So to that area letters will be given by the mail van. From there postman will collect the letters and he will see the address and he will go and give the letter to that address. This is the way how letter reaches us or reaches others when we send letters. This is the journey of a letter we say. Understood? Okay, you can see the images there. In a post office, a manager will be, then a postman is there, mailbox, through mailbox letters they are carrying in mailbox, postman is taking letter and giving to the person. So this is the thing that is happening in a post office. Okay children, so we are learning about means of communication, and the first one we learned about postal communication. The act of sending and receiving message is nothing but communication. There are different means of communication. So the oldest, cheapest and the widely used communication is postal system or postal communication, we say. We learned about that, isn't it? How people used to send letters by post. And if any urgent message is there, they use telegram or airmail, then speed post, courier. These are the ways by which people used to send urgent parcels or messages, isn't it? Yes. Then in telegram they can send very short message only. They can't write in full and send. They can't write more in that. Telegram we used to send only for an urgent thing, just a short message. Some news we have to give them urgent message. So short, very short message we can send through telegram. So letters often takes more than 2-3 days to reach the place. If the place is very far, it will take more days. But how the letter reaches, the journey of a letter, that we learned. We have to write the letter, we have to write the address, then we have to put to the letter box. Postman comes and collect it. He will take it to post office. There he sort it. Then letters will be sent to the address. Then mail van carries letter to the city, local cities area. And from there postman will come and collect and give to the person, to the address, isn't it? So these are the journeys of a letter we learned. And today we can communicate to a person face to face by video conferencing or video chatting. Now nowadays people, they use letter post and all very less, isn't it? Because we have technology has advanced, or we can communicate with others in our phone itself. If you have a smartphone, we can communicate with them. We can see and talk with them. Video conference, video chatting, we can say. Yes.